I played a little bit after those came out because like my buddy was super into it and he got me into it for a little while. So like I know what pendulums and XYZs are because my buddy ran an XYZ deck before it got banned. I didn't even like synchros, and synchros aren't even that bad compared to pendulum and XYZs. But I don't even fuck with synchros. Damn, I'm 19. Damn right you're 19. You gave it away. I just want to fuck around with Duel Monsters and GX, studying the synchros XYZ. So hopefully when formatting comes out on that game, you will be able to. And I kind of want to wait and see formatting come out before I might fire that game up before then. I don't know. I'm running Gaia and Blackluster Soldier. Blackluster Soldier was always a badass. Let me get Raikou, I got you. Alright, Raikou's in your inbox. Oh, Memphis, wait, you're not subbed, so you literally don't even have a cat right now. Shout out YGO Pro, that deck build is pretty consistent. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, getting into Bakugan for anyone was a huge mistake. When literally anything else was an option, getting into Bakugan was a misplay. Which is why I never did it, but... Memphis, it won't even let me gift you a sub. I tried to get... Look at this. Doesn't show my fucking info, no. This is what I got, trying to get you a sub just now. It said, nope, not this guy. Having the Metal Blade. I wonder if those go for big money on eBay right now. I wonder if Metal Beyblades are like a collector item. I mean, I'm sure they are, but I wonder like how much of a collector item they are. Which is trying to turn on NFT gifting right now. Oh my god. Beyblades were my shit, my poor parents' pockets. Yeah, if I had half a brain when I was younger, which I had no business having half a brain at that point.
Dang, I'm almost pregnant for real.
But, I could have turned my parents' money from dozens or hundreds into hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, if I just would have hung on to those fucking Pokemon cards I was always buying when we went through the dollar store checkout. Inkling Dragon, thank you for the Prime, 7 motherfucking months. 2 months out, you better start thinking of names. If I didn't give my old stuff away to charity. When I got out of Yu-Gi-Oh! I handed a local neighborhood kid, he was my friend, but I handed a local neighborhood kid my deck, and I'm pretty sure the deck had like 2 or 3 blue eyes in it, like OG blue eyes. God wanted to be like Kaiba so bad, so I actually had my mom, over the course of time, I couldn't do this all at once because we didn't have money like that, but over the course of time, like a couple month period, I eventually talked my mom into getting me 3 different Kaiba starter decks, which all came with the OG blue eyes. And they'd probably, I don't know, Ryan would be able to hit it better than me, but they'd be worth like minimum 20 grand a pop right now. Each. Man got a fourth blue eyes and ripped it in half just to be like Kaiba. There were only 4 blue eyes ever made in the entire world, which is weird because it takes 3 blue eyes to summon Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. COVID and go eat asshole. You got COVID, gamers? My blue eyes got flushed down. You had a real-life Weevil. Throw your cards in the water. On my 9th day, is it still pretty rough?
One more month till 5 years.
Holy shit! Cool, man. Thank you for the prime, motherfucking 59 months. Hot damn, good to see you. I've been dodging COVID the way women been dodging me. Tom, are you telling me you've had COVID 48 times? Since this whole thing started? It's a miracle you're still walking with us. Hey, yo. My favorite fossil? Maybe Tyrantrum? Big ass fucking dinosaur? Aerodactyl's cool. I wish Kabutops was a better Pokemon stat-wise, because I like Kabutops too. But his typing gets him chewed the fuck up. Tom, I feel like I heard you talk about that. Like you just casually dropped it in chat. Or maybe I was in your stream or somebody else's stream and you were in call, I don't remember, but I feel like I've heard you say this. But I'm happy you're good, man. I don't think I heard exactly what happened. I think I was just around enough to understand that, like, you had been in an accident and that you were okay. Not as bad, but it's still kicking my ass with my asthma. Ironic that I went to the ER because of my chest pain, thinking it was pneumonia. They told me a waiting room was full of COVID patients. So I wanted to leave, just to find out later that I had COVID, too. Said it a couple times. I think, unless we were in squad Discord, which I feel like hasn't happened in a minute, I feel like I was lurking in somebody's stream when I heard it. I need another water. Yeah. Yeah, Memphis, it's not you. It's not anything you've done. Twitch is bugged right now. They'll probably have it fixed by the morning, because anything that's fucking with their paycheck, they're going to get their A-team on. Gator Raid Shadow Legends. Chat, I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've had the crazy urge to... Like, I really want to play video games, and then when it comes time to play one, I don't know what I want to play anymore. I just kind of, like, lock up. I don't know. I'm tempted to get re-addicted to League of Legends. It's the easiest option. But outside of that, I'm like, what do I do? Hi, Hom.
Hey, Big Head.
How you been? Other than, you know, the car accident.
That was an eventful day. I've been just around, but then not around. Like, unless I'm in, like, in a call with people, I just haven't been talking to anyone.
Oh, no shit. I think I just assumed you were hanging out in Nick's Discord a lot.
Like, I'll be in there sometimes, and then I just don't. Because, like, it'll just get too fucking loud, and I'm just like, eh. Y'all acting very abrasive. I don't like this.
I popped in there a couple times just to try to get all the details on Pokemon, but then Fats gave me a link that had everything to it.
That Pokemon shit has been interesting.
Chat, they have leaked, like, everything about this Pokemon game.
A lot of people are getting shot on YouTube.
I'm not here to spoil you on anything. I'm just saying, if you want to know, the information is out there.
It definitely is. And if you've watched a single Pokemon video on anything on YouTube, you'll probably get spoiled because that shit popped up in my recommendeds.
Yeah, then
like,
your recommended's
randomly.
cooked forever.
And I was just like, bro, I looked up Ash Greninja. Why is this here?
Palm's not saying Ash Greninja's in the new game. He's saying he looked up
Yeah.
Ash Greninja, and then he got recommended spoilers for Arceus later.
Yeah, the fight. Just the fight from XY, to be specific.
I've been dodging almost everything except for everything. Yeah, that's fair.
I've just been looking that shit up. Like, Pokemon spoilers don't really bug me. Like, I haven't looked up story shit, but I kind of want to see what Mons look like so I know what the fuck I'm choosing.
Is the information good or... in my opinion, it's a healthy mix.
Don't ask Toasty.
You just hate everything?
I mean, we know Toasty.
the toasty route?
Yeah, like, Nick was also like, oh, this game's gonna be fucking garbage. And for like 2 months, I was like, guys, let's just give it a shot. And now Nick's been playing it, and he was just like, you're gonna say I told you so. And I was like, go on.
It's fun.
I'm listening. He's having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
Because it's not... Everybody thought it was gonna be Breath of the Wildy. It's more, if you've played Pokemon Ranger and Monster Hunter, it's more that.
We got the Monster Hunter vibes from the Mission Select when they showed that off in
Yeah.
trailers forever ago. Yeah. I think it's not the exact same, but it's kind of similar to Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. The leaks came out without a day one patch, and everyone's like, this is the worst shit I've ever seen, and then a day one patch fixed almost everything, and it's like, oh, it's fine.
What's that? They're playing the game illegally a week before it comes out, you know, shit ain't there. But there is some cool stuff. There's some of the forums not really happy with the way some of the things look.
I haven't liked like any of the designs, but at the same time, it's like I haven't liked most of the designs, excluding Sword and Shield, because Sword and Shield had some banger Pokemon designs. I haven't liked most of the designs that came out of any generation, starting with Gen 5. So,
I just think, what designs did I like? I liked
Zorark's design was sick, but they revealed him.
yeah. I'm trying to think Gen 6. Did Gen 6 have anything cool? Obviously, Greninja's a cool starter. Noivern, the fucking giant bat thing that ended up being a dragon.
Oh, you're just talking about in general. You're not talking about the new designs. Yeah, I didn't want to talk about those anyways. Yeah, no, newer design Pokemon. There's a couple of good ones here and there, but for the most part, it's like 80%. I don't really fuck with them.
Nah, same. I don't even remember half of the fucking Pokemon from Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield name-wise.
Yeah, and they were fucking bad anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, like there was maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of them were interesting. Like Eternatus, I wasn't really a big fan of Eternatus. Because I'm just sitting there confused as to why the fuck I'm fighting this giant hand out of the sky like Final Fantasy.
Like the ending to Smash Bros.
Like literally, I'm just like, not Master Hand, but purple. What? Next couple months are looking stacked. Games
Yeah.
wise. I cry internally.
My sleeper pick right now is a Sifu game.
I don't even know if I'm gonna have time for Sifu. Like the way shit is going, because me and Nolan, and potentially Balvin, depending, are gonna be doing Dying Light 2 together.
Mm.
So it's like, all right, cool. I can crank out Dying Light 2 in 4 days, and then Sifu comes out next. And then they fucking came out and said, yep, Dying Light 2, minimum 500 hours of gameplay. Why? Why?
No, not
500
minimum.
hours?
No, that's maximum.
Oh, thank God.
No, 500. No, because I was just looking this up yesterday. Because chat, I might be spoiling a sleeper thing for Dotto, but Dotto and I both downloaded and played the prologue to Dying Light because he popped into call in here, and he goes, "Yeah, I don't know what to stream today." He's like, and I wasn't gonna. This was yesterday, and I wasn't gonna stream anyway. He's like, "Yeah, I don't know what to stream today." And then after going through a couple games, he's like, "I guess I could do Dying Light," and then he just goes, "Oh, but it's gonna be kind of annoying playing it solo." And I was like, "Oh my God, Dotto, I'll get the fucking game." So we both played through the prologue because you have to do that before you can team up. So we're geared up and ready to go. But in the process of that, I looked up how long Dying Light 1 and 2 is supposed to be. And Dying Light 2 is a maximum of 500 hours. I think it was 80 if you weren't speedrunning the story. Like if you do the speedrun story and the side missions, I think they said like 80.
All right, so
Which is still a lot.
4 days. It's either going to be... I think Sifu might be the game I play on cooldown. Like, I can't play Sifu the day it comes out. Because I'm also, like, calling it tight with Pokemon and Dying Light itself. And I started doing math in my head. I was like, look, either I'm playing Sifu in place of Horizon, or Sifu's just gonna have to wait till, like, June.
I'm definitely skipping Dying Light. Unless Dotto and I end up replaying 1 and we both really love it, which I'm... Like, I remember the game being good, but, like, I don't...
Dying Light was bought for me. Well, Dying Light 2 was bought for me. So it's like... Well, now I feel obligated to stream this bad boy.
Yeah,
Plus, playing games with Nolan is probably gonna be fun. But it's either stream Horizon in lieu of everything else, or watch other people stream Horizon. And... do what the fuck I've been doing recently of just knocking out PS2 games. Because the moment Elden Ring comes out, don't nobody talk to me.
Yeah, you're gone.
Like, Elden Ring comes out, it's like... Alright, chat, we're up 8 a.m. Starting a new session. And I think that's gonna hold me up until Kirby? Because Kirby's March? As long as they don't announce other shit?
I feel like we definitely have games through March, so...
Alright, I hope not.
I mean, like, what's already coming out will definitely fill us through March, I should say.
You know? Like, it's... Every time I look at the list, it gets updated. Because thank God Sonic's gonna come out in the holidays this year. So I'll only have to worry about Sonic in November. And Saints Row in August.
What is Saints Row? Is it a brand new game, or are they remastering the old stuff?
I have no idea. No, it's not. We don't see the old characters. I think they just might have rebooted it again. Because 3 was probably the perfect mix of this is goofy as hell but serious at the same time. 4 kind of went overboard, and then Agents of Mayhem kind of like retcon stuff from the first 4 game. It just got super weird. So I think they're just starting fresh.
Did they already delay Sonic? That doesn't sound right.
No, Sonic always was just 2022. And it's coming out in the holidays.
I feel like they just announced that Sonic game, so it'd be weird if they were already like, yep, not when we said.
They don't want to ruin all the cachet and stuff they got, because the Sonic movie comes out in April. So I guess to keep the ball rolling, holidays, everybody's going to be fresh off the... Wow, that Sonic movie was so good this year. Mom, I want the new Sonic game.
Hey, what up, Edgar?
But there is that Friday the 13th-esque game, the Evil Dead one that comes out this year.
Yeah.
There's that. Marvel's Midnight Suns. I'm probably the only person that cares about that. Because it's the same folks that made XCOM, and I really like XCOM.
I'm probably not playing that Marvel game till they give me the fucking mod option where my shotgun doesn't whiff from 2 foot away.
Well, gameplay-wise is different. It's like card-based. So it's like, alright, well, Blade. You miss, I leave you out in the sun. Forspoken's this year. At least I think it's gonna be this year. Unless they fucking, you know, delay that shit again.
Wait, delay what again?
Forspoken.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Spider-Man and Wolverine are not this year? We haven't heard shit from Wolverine other than his claws came out.
They're both. I think they both come out next year.
Yeah, Wolverine is not happening this year. Spider-Man would be sick, especially coming off the heels of the thing. And then when does Spider-Verse 2 drop?
I think. Oh, was it this year? Or was it this year?
I think that was this year. Pretty sure people doing a countdown. It's like 200 days out or something.
Release date?
October.
Really? Yep, October this year. It was
They,
supposed to come out in April.
if they dropped a Spider-Man game with Miles in it, not long after.
Man. Well, I trust Insomniac. If they decide to speed up the day, why the fuck not? But February is when all the Kingdom Hearts games are on the Switch, so, you know, if you like pressing triangle and X at 10 frames. The Ezio collection's on Switch in February. So that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I would have, if I do my math right, a week between Horizon and Elden Ring. Hey God, it's
That's
me
the
again.
rough one.
That's gonna kill me because
That's the toughie.
like it's just why is February the one that I care about the most? And then we get to March. March 11th is when the 2K game comes out. The WWE one.
Yeah, yeah, it drops in March, which makes sense in terms of it's closer to WrestleMania season, but it's so weird because they've always done October.
Yeah. Oh, that reminded me of the idea I wanted. How do you've never done the GM mode, right?
No.
Would you like to try it whenever the game comes out?
Yeah, I've toyed around with it, but like the thing that guts me is Twitch's DMCA shit. I haven't been able to do TNT since the DMCA stuff because I'm afraid of the entrance music, which like I feel like the music's a big part of a lot of stuff. GM mode just like you watch the matches though, and you get 5-star ratings or whatever, right?
But like you set up the it's basically there's the draft, so you draft. You set up the matches. You set up who's doing what promos and stuff like that. Like who's doing this, that, and the third. You do your stuff. On my week, I do my stuff. And then it kind of like goes from there. And then obviously there's like the joint pay-per-views. Like, oh, it's the Royal Rumble. Everybody's just going to be there. Or it's like Survivor Series. My best against your best. And then obviously, you know, WrestleMania and that shit. But they keep changing the pay-per-views. Like in general, because the big four for the mix-ups used to always be SummerSlam, Survivor Series,
Rumble Mania.
But now it's like, yeah, we got like 19 other pay-per-views that we throw in, and then sometimes you can just do like say for example you're having like your you got Roman versus Brock for the title, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could potentially be like, all right, Bobby, Kevin, Seth, go fuck with the match. So you would get a lower rating because it ends in a no contest or shit like that. And then it's just like, all right, boys. Like stuff like that. That's if they keep that from the other games.
We could figure out house rules.
Yeah, we definitely figure out some house rules. The thing that I was thinking was, there's only interference if it's like Survivor Series or Mania. Like it has to be like the crossover pay-per-views, not like, all right, guys, we're doing the SmackDown pay-per-view, Great Balls of Fire, and next thing you know, the whole SmackDown locker room's just like lumberjacking my match for some reason. What else is March? March is also that Persona 4 fighting game. And Kirby. And Tiny Tina.
Wait, are
And
you talking
Tiny-
about? It's not Strikers, is it Rumble or whatever?
It's Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Wait, a Persona 4 game is coming out?
Yeah, it's basically the port of the old Persona 4 fighting game.
Okay, okay.
But it was very interesting when they showed it. Kirby and Tiny Tina come out the same day. Tiny Tina's that one joint, the Borderlands D&D game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was
And
ever
it comes
gonna,
out the same day as Kirby.
if I was ever gonna hover around D&D, it would probably be Tiny Tina.
It looks interesting. It's just unfortunate that my little pink boy is gonna have to take, prominence. Lego Star Wars is April 5th. If you care about Lego Star Wars, and I think that this is like all of the games, and the shit from the new movies and stuff with like voice acting and whatever. So far, May only shows 3 games, but that's probably going to change in like a month or two. Forspoken's in May 24th.
Finally,
And then
a good
from-
summer release.
Yeah. Then from May to August, there's nothing, because August 23rd is Saints Row. September is some test driving game. November is Starfield, and December is Stalker 2. And if you like the Metro series, you probably like Stalker 2, because it's Chernobyl and all that shit.
You say Metro?
It's basically Metro. It's basically what inspired the Metro games, besides the books.
Gotcha.
Then you have the to-be-announced games. You got like the Quiet Place game comes out this year sometime. We don't know when. Avatar, the Blue Folks, that game comes out this year. We don't know when.
I mean, a game? When are the movies coming out? It's been years.
I think the second movie comes out this year too. Like, I think they've been filming all like 3, 4, like 2, 3, and 4, and just have them ready to dish out in like 2-year instances or some shit was the rumor. Because it's been like 12 years, 13 years, 12 years, 13 years since the first Avatar came out. And all I know is when the game comes out, I'm grabbing my hair dicktail thing, intertwine it with my animal, and then fly.
The thing you have sex with?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, I watched that movie recently with somebody, and I was just like, bro, why the fuck are they... What
I get that, like, it's how they connect, but that dude definitely hooked up with an animal to fly it, and then also used the same hair to fuck that lady.
Definitely. And I was just like, bro, you don't clean that? No shampoo? No soap?
The same connection?
Like, literally, you got dragon residue inside your wife? Your wife? Bayo 3's this year. What else is rumored? The Cyberpunk PS5 upgrade.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that game to get fixed first.
It is.
I don't believe that.
No, because I played it recently. Me and Afro played it recently. A large chunk of all those bugs, like, that game is runnable. Like, that game is runnable on PC.
I mean, I agree that, like,
cheap.
it can turn on and function probably better than it did on release, but it still does not have a quarter of the shit they promised that they were supposed to be dropping.
I think so far they just said, fuck all that, we're just gonna start giving out free DLC.
Which is also shit that they promised.
Yeah, but I think they're waiting for the PS5 thing to drop. So whenever that does, they're gonna probably start dropping more shit.
What if that's a nightmare all over again? What if the PS5 version runs like dog shit?
That would be terrible. Because I remember fucking on release, all I did was drift a little bit, hit the handbrake because I missed a turn, and my fucking my PlayStation just said, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I was watching your stream with that. Yeah, I remember that.
It was just like, no. Or God forbid I break a window and try to jump into it and end up in bumfuck Montana. But all that shit's fixed. Like, all the issues that everybody seems to have, like, it seems fine. I kind of miss the bugs.
I can see how by this point they would finally have it to where, like, you could turn the game on and it can function without a bunch of crashes. But I think this game, like, I've compared this game to Sonic 06 before, and I'll do it again. Even if the bugs weren't real, the game is still, like, garbage. Like, the AI is still so far behind. Like, the the cars driving by don't have AI. The cops don't actually show up. They magically appear when you do something wrong.
Yeah, they don't show up anymore. Either that, or I'm just driving away from them too fast. Because I got, like, Steel's like, oh, you're wanted. And I was like, oh, God. And I hit, like, 2 lefts and a right, and then it was just like, all right, well, I guess they're not pissed at me anymore.
They're gone now.
But I will say, one thing I did like is, if I drove by cops again, like, 10 minutes later, and they were just like, hey, wait a minute. You've committed crimes against Cyberpunk and their people. What say you?
It's like a Oblivion. You could do something like 10 years ago, but then the first time you show up to a town after not visiting it for a while, they remember what you did.
Hey, I know you. No,
Stop.
you don't.
You violated the law. Pay the fine.
Or. That's why I like this shit in Skyrim. It's just like, well, I'm the Thane. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. Just don't do it again. I think I'm gonna do it again. Ah, well, you're the Thane. Destroy All Humans 2 comes out this year, probably. Death Stranding Director's Cut on PC. So, you know, can't wait to mod the hell out of that. Dragon Ball Breakers.
Dragon Ball Ball Breakers.
Digimon Survive comes out this year. And that's basically Digimon Fire Emblem. Danny's favorite game, EA Sports PGA Tour.
Ha! Never picking up another one of those in my life. I hated the last one.
They gave it to us for free, and I still haven't played it. Fall Guys on Xbox and Switch.
Fall Guys only on PlayStation and PC before?
I think so, yeah. Because I remember we would make the jokes.
That was weird. That felt like an every system game. I don't know.
Yeah, now Xbox is just like, yeah, we're just gonna buy all the companies now. We're gonna make sure we get the games. Evil West. That's that game where we thought Homeboy was Van Helsing. If you remember that trailer.
Barely.
Oh, how could I forget? Fucking God of War comes out this year. And that's gonna be fucking dope. I don't know when it comes out. I hope it's June. GTA 5, PS5 upgraded edition. So, you know. Balvin's favorite game.
Oh my god.
Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad. Hogwarts should be this year.
They haven't said shit.
I
Their
know it
Twitter is radio silent because M checks that regularly. Their Twitter is radio silent. They have not said jack fucking all.
I just want to be Slytherin, bruh. I have all these custom spells that I say in Nick's Discord. I want to use them.
I took my fucking Pottermore test the other week. The people I were with were doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I've done this before, and I'm pretty sure I got Ravenclaw, and I took it again, I got Ravenclaw again. I was like, when I was in high school, I used to think that was cool, but the more I go on, the more I realize people in Ravenclaw are just dickheads. It's like...
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's me, but like, I don't like that. It's like...
I don't want people to know I'm Ravenclaw, but that'd be me.
Wingardium Bussy.
Okay, I'm glad we saw the same thing. I was right about to say
Wouldn't it be Accio Bussy? Wingardium Bussy would just lift it up. Accio Bussy would bring it to you.
That's true.
I'm not trying to Accio Bussy, though, is the thing. Is that...
Yeah. I might. We'll see.
I need to go back and watch TSRP VODs. Oh, yeah. What does April look like? Because April's going to be the 1 year. The 1 year TSRP.
Well, we don't know anything for April yet. God for look, I love you. But if they say God of War is April...
I'm not even playing TSRP if they say God of War is April. What do you mean?
I was like, you're going to have to understand. I am not showing up for a single day.
They're going to have to understand me. Like,
the only time I'll look at anything TSRP related is if I host somebody that just happens to be streaming that. And I'm like, yo, that's cool, bruh. Alright, I'm gonna go sleep so I can wake up in the morning and play this game again. Bye!
I thought Ravenclaw was the nerds. More or less, Ravenclaw was like the snarky smart kids. Like,
the ass beat.
Like, if you're talking about, like, on a scale of good to bad, it's like Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin. So Gryffindor and Ravenclaw are both kind of like, they're closer to the middle, but Ravenclaw's still on the dickhead side. And then Gryffindors are a little bit asshole because they're allowed to be brave or whatever. That's like the trademark of Gryffindors, they're brave. And then Hufflepuff's a bunch of puffballs.
Don't worry.
Hufflepuffs are all teddy bears.
We'll sneak you into Slytherin with me and Moon and Toasty and them.
There was
threaten the hat.
They did a TV show, and it was like a Harry Potter trivia show. And
oh boy.
They just grabbed like 4 people from the crowd from each house and had them do like quiz offs. And the episode I watched, there was this old dude, and he was a Hufflepuff, and he knew everything.
Wow.
They barely won because his team didn't listen to him half the time. But they'd be like, it was an image of a floor, and it's like, where is this? And his team was like, I'm pretty sure it's the floor of the bank. He's like, that's the floor of the trial, when they put Harry on trial or whatever. And the rest of them was like, we're gonna go with the bank. He's like, all right, yeah, do that. And then they went with it, and it was the fucking floor of the trial. But this old dude was just knocking shit out of the park. I was laughing my ass off.
Nah, that shit's fucking You could show me the Goblet of Fire, and I wouldn't be able to tell you what it is.
Ministry of Magic, yeah.
I need to sit down and watch the Harry Potter movies, because I've only seen up to half of Goblet of Fire. And then some fight scenes here and there from like the later stuff. Like, I still haven't watched Deathly Hallows 1 or 2. I've read all the books, though. I just haven't watched it.
Braun, you'd probably be in Ravenclaw with me.
What else was Little Devil Inside? You know, Balvin's other favorite game.
Yeah.
That's this year.
I was actually really excited for that one. I want to see what
Same.
that looks like. I know that between the first trailer and the second.
of it.
I know between the first trailer and the second player, the first trailer and the second trailer, it didn't look like the same game anymore. Like it was, but the gameplay looked a lot different.
I thought it was gonna be like some top-down side-scroller looking type thingy, and then they showed the second gameplay trailer, and I was like, hold on, wait, I got hands. I can fuck shit up. What else was this year? Mario Rabbids, another game.
I didn't fuck with the first one. I tried the first one. I thought I would like it, and I didn't. I ended up watching Moon play it on YouTube more than I did me.
I never liked the Rabbids because I always wanted a Rayman game, and they kept giving me fucking Rayman. Oh, Rabbids. Fuck. What else is that? Pac-Man Museum. So if you care about Pac-Man, all the Pac-Man games, I think that's what that is. I don't fucking know. The Pokemon TCG Live. So like PC, Mac, phones, and shit. The Sands of Time remake got delayed, so I think that comes out this year. Redfall is like Left 4 Dead, but with powers. Slime Rancher 2. I know I'm probably the only one that cares about Slime Rancher. It's my soothing game.
Did I hear that game compared to Chow Garden before?
Maybe. It's kind of like Chow Garden, but at the same time, it's not. Like, it's like cute little chibi things that you feed, and then they make more, then they make things that you can, like, sell, and then make more shit, and build a farm. Kind of like that sort of thing. Nick got me to play it. Because me and Nick were talking about, like, how my anxiety be fucked sometimes, and he was like, try this game. And it was like $6, so when I tried it, I played it for like the first 3 days, I played maybe 40 hours. It was pretty cool. That Ninja Turtles game that me and Sai have been waiting to play. And they fucking delayed it from December and caused my depression again. That Lord of the Rings game, not the cool one, Gollum or Smeagol, however the fuck you want to say them.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember the trailer for that.
The Outlast Trials are now on PC.
Garcia G, thank you for the 14 months. Happy birthday, bud. You share a birthday with somebody else. I think it's
Breath of
Rick.
the Wild 2.
I think you share a birthday with Rick.
Witcher 3 is getting a PS5 upgrade.
Breath of the Wild 2 still supposed to come out this year?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it's this year, unless they want to delay it again. And yeah, and the only other thing coming out this year is the Cowboys not winning in the playoffs again. So, pretty pogs.
Right, a classic, a staple.
JRK had to mute me on Twitter, because he's a fucking Cowboys fan.
Dog, they fucking... he ran 4 extra yards and then he didn't give the ball to the ref.
Like that was the crazy thing. So you saw what the fans did, right?
Huh?
They were throwing shit at the referees and the players, like throwing actual like trash and stuff at them.
That referee went out of his way to try to get their playoff. Like he bulldozed Dak to try to get the fucking shit ready.
My man was running the fastest 4.5 of his life. Why I'm mad that a referee can't keep up with professional athletes. It's also Dak's fault for if Dak slid down at like hell. If he slid down at the 25. You got at the very least you got a second.
That's the thing. He needed the first down, which was like 8 or 9 yards, and he ran 14-15. And then Tony Romo pointed that out. He's like, once you get beyond 10 yards, you start chewing up time for no reason, like on a quarterback draw like that.
That was a crazy thing. They were at 2nd and 1.
Even then, yeah, he could have gone 5 yards. Could have gone 8 yards.
Hell, go 10 yards. At max, you go 10 yards. Get the fuck down.
Dak thought he was trying to be a hero. Dak, for a split second, thought I'm going all the way to the end zone with this one.
Hey, man. That brought me joy because I was seeing a lot of Cowboys fans talking about the Eagles losing in the fucking playoffs, and I was like, yeah, to Tom Brady. You guys lost to Jimmy Garoppolo. We are not the same.
If the Chiefs make it out, there's real... I mean, I guess the Packers are really strong, but there's real heavy odds we see some form of a Super Bowl rematch. It's either the Niners or the fucking Bucks.
That is true. That is true. Honestly, I'm more scared of the NFC teams than I am the AFC teams.
For real? I've heard a lot of people saying Chiefs Bills is a Super Bowl this season.
Yeah, but the Bills don't really... I saw the Bills lose to Jacksonville this year. They're not really fucking putting fear into my heart.
I've seen more people call the Bills are going to win than the Chiefs so far. Which is pissing me off a little bit, but...
See, I've been giving the Titans love because they were knocking out wins without Derrick Henry. Which, quite frankly, scares the hell out of me now that he's coming back.
Yeah, if Happy learned how to putt, if that team had to learn how to throw while Derrick Henry was gone and now Derrick Henry's back.
Now it's just like, I was like, bro, y'all let Ryan Tannehill find his mojo. Oh, did you see the Chiefs linebacker got arrested?
Yeah, Willie Gay, and I don't know what he did, but he was really good. He's like...
So, arguing with his son's mother. I guess she was like pissing him off or some shit, and like they got into it back and forth, and he broke a vacuum. So she called the cops and they arrested him.
He should make his game.
He should.
First of all, very relieved he's not a piece of shit, from what we know, from what I understand. Not as bad as it could be.
Man, that would not be a good look for that team because that would have been like what 3 players now.
Yeah, some shit.